tries hard enough. He even made a few videos explaining in detail how to make your paper aircraft faster, more powerful, and more responsive. However, to repeat the Collins record is not enough for a real paper plane enthusiast. After all, an airplane can cover a much greater distance if it's launched from the International Space Station. What challenges would a paper mini shuttle face? Would a paper plane even be able to land safe and sound on Earth? It can be done, or so says the president of the Japan Origami Airplanes Association, engineer Takuo Toda. Actually, Mr. Toda is the first person who publicly voiced the dream of launching a paper airplane from space. Together with Professor of Aeronautics and Astronautics Shinji Suzuki, Toda received support from the Japan Aerospace Agency, or JAXA. The scientists were pledged an amount of $780,000 to be allocated for the preliminary studies. You can only wonder how such a trivial project managed to get such significant support. According to Toda, the main goal of the experiment is far from being just pure entertainment. In his opinion, the data obtained from the flight of a paper airplane in space could help scientists to improve the designs of true space shuttles. The safe return of a small object through the atmosphere could prove that lightweight materials can withstand high operating loads. That sounds, of course, highly promising. However, most engineers do not share Toda's enthusiasm. According to experts, a paper airplane will simply burn up in the atmosphere and never reach the Earth. But it won't be destroyed right away. Instead, a paper mini shuttle will hang in orbit for several days. Then it will begin to approach the atmosphere. Usually, objects falling into the Earth's upper atmospheric layer from space are flying at a crazy speed of Mach 20. That's 20 times faster than the speed of sound. Traveling at such a high speed makes the objects heat up to about 1,590 degrees Celsius, or 2,900 degrees Fahrenheit, resulting in them burning up without a trace at an altitude of 59 kilometers, or about 37 miles above the Earth's surface. Considering the small mass of a paper airplane, we might face a slightly different situation. First, the paper plane will accelerate to Mach 6 at an altitude of 99 kilometers, or about 62 miles above the Earth. Then the paper structure will quickly burn up. So it appears very likely that the airplane won't last for long. Toda and his partner Suzuki finally decided to consider the critics' opinion and covered the planes with a special heat-resistant glass. For his trial, Suzuki launched one such mini shuttle into a hypersonic wind tunnel, where the airflow rate reached Mach 7. Within 10 seconds, the aircraft warmed up to 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 Fahrenheit, and remained intact. This result gave the scientists a reason to continue their project. To launch from the International Space Station, Toda and Suzuki made 9 miniature heat-resistant shuttles to be launched from the station. The length of each, 38 centimeters or about 15 inches, and width of about 22 centimeters or 9 inches. On the bottom of each aircraft, there was a note written by the engineers in 10 languages, which urged people who found these origami planes to contact the JAXA space agency. Fans of the paper planes were getting ready to catch these mini shuttles